Hello everyone, I'm Caleb, he's Josh, welcome to Backseat Sports, and guess what, the Warriors did not blow a 3-1 lead!
Rip to the dream, rip to the Cavaliers.
But here's the question, the point of the day, what are we talking about? How can LeBron get past the Warriors next year?
This final showed the Cavaliers are farther away than basically we all thought. The gap is larger than the Grand Canyon, it looks like right now, and it's not a good sign.
I called it.
He predicted sweep. It was a 5-game series, all right? He didn't call it. He predicted Steph MVP. Wrong.
Yeah, but I did predict a beatdown, and it was.
Anyway, what can LeBron do to close the gap and catch the Warriors? That's the key. So what is the formula to beat the Warriors? We've kind of seen it in the past, but this team is a whole new monster.
What are the ingredients to cook up a
super team?
A super team.
The most important thing that LeBron needs, though, is he needs 2 superstars. And not just 2 normal superstars, but he needs 2 superstars that are multifaceted players, offensively and defensively, have an arsenal on both sides of the ball that can keep up with Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green.
Yeah, so that is definitely the first thing that is huge. You have to have not 1, not 2, but 3 guys who can do that for you. Next thing is you have to have some old guys who are hungry.
The old dudes.
For a ring. That is huge, important. It has been an important thing, I think, for the last 10 years in the finals.
Yeah, every year. Yeah.
Jason Terry. Ray Allen wanted another one. Birdman. Richard Jefferson. Iguodala. There's a ton of guys who are old. They're the journeymen looking for that ring.
Yep.
That's very important.
You need them to come off the bench, bring the energy, bring the leadership, bring the experience, that they've been in the playoffs before and can lead those second string guys and have competitive minutes.
To show just how special it is to get to the finals for some of those younger guys and how hard it is to get there and then to play at that level and bring that energy that those old guys who are starved of it in most of their career to do it then.
So the next thing that the Cavs were really missing this year, especially after all that hope that they had with Andrew Bogut, was a rim protector. They really lost it with that Bogut injury, and it showed in the finals. Think how many times that lane was wide open for Kevin Durant to come along the baseline and reverse it. It happened every other possession, it felt like. They need that rim protector.
The back door was wide open. You could see it with the Steph Curry no-look passes. Even Steph Curry easily finishing at the lane. That's the one thing with the small ball that can hurt, is you also need a guy that you can throw in there and mix up so that you can also have a big guy too, so that so the offense isn't seeing the same thing every time.
You need to have a multifaceted team, and that's what a rim protector would bring. Say like a guy like Rudy Gobert, who's so good at that. Hassan Whiteside, so good at that. Protecting the rim, preventing guys from just dominating the lane.
Finally, you need a bench. This was the clear indicator. A lot of people will, a lot of sports announcers were talking about how, Kevin Durant and LeBron James cleared each other out. How Steph Curry and Kyrie Irving, they scratched each other off.
Yeah.
But the big difference was benches. How the Cavs couldn't keep up with guys like Sean Livingston, even Ian Clark, who could get points off that bench. Iguodala, obviously. But still, guys who can come off and give you really quality minutes and points.
So really, those are the 4 things that are the formula to beat the Warriors. But how does LeBron James bring that formula to life and really invoke that on the current roster the Cavaliers have, or potentially does he find his home somewhere else and get that formula there?
LeBron James does not like to feel trapped. And we saw in that last that press conference, he was dressed early. He wasn't crying or sulking. He was just, it looked like he was done. He was done with that finals and potentially even done with that team. LeBron James is okay with leaving a team if he feels like he cannot progress any further. Just like Kevin Durant felt like, I can't beat the Warriors.
Yeah.
I think LeBron James has the potential to do a similar thing.
It seemed like he was trying to dish the blame onto the GM, onto the role players, and off of himself.
Whether, he was trying to protect his legacy, which would be another talk, or what have you. What guys could LeBron bring in this year so that he would not feel trapped and gives it another run with Cleveland? The biggest one is Paul George. People have been talking about it. Is he going to go to the Celtics? Where's he going to go? And all throughout the finals, even after like the first 3 games, they're like, LeBron James and co need to go recruit for Paul George right now. Say you should be a part of something special.
So if trading for Paul George isn't the answer, then what is? And that might come in LA.
That's been the other rumor, is LeBron James going to go to the place where a lot of winners go at the twilight of the career.
I hope not.
The LA Lakers.
Ugh. Disgusting.
Now, talk about bright lights. That is where all eyes are on you. If LeBron James went to the Lakers, that is all we would hear for the next, until he retires. Yeah. No matter how good the Warriors are, we're going to talk about another probably team.
The issue is LeBron can't just go to the Lakers. They don't have the pieces right now. They'd have to bring in Paul George and probably at least another star, if not two, to have a chance to compete with the Warriors.
Yeah, and I feel like if you leave Kyrie and trade for Paul, and go to the Western Conference, I don't think that's a smart move at all.
No.
Because you are just making the road way more difficult. Because now you have to get through San Antonio and Golden State just to get to the finals.
And then you have to completely readjust to a new system, mesh with the new guys, and with so many young guys on that team, it would be extremely difficult to see the Lakers making all those moves to actually align up the cap space to make that happen. So we don't know if that's exactly the most logical situation either. There's obviously a few other dream scenarios that we would love to see and I think would be really fun for the NBA to see. If LeBron just tells Gilbert, I'm not re-signing, he would trade him. And trade him to the place where LeBron wants to go. Then maybe it's possible.
Can LeBron James win Cleveland still? Do you think it's over? Does he have to move? What do you think is the best situation?
Yeah.
And or are the Golden State Warriors, no matter what happens in any scenario, just too unstoppable?
I mean, no matter what LeBron does, the Warriors are going to be the undeniable favorites next year, potentially the year after that, and maybe even the year after that.
If they keep their team, who knows how far they can
go. The possibilities are endless. Well, nonetheless, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. Share your comments down below about what you guys think LeBron should do and where he should go and how it all works. Do they have a chance against the Warriors? Who knows?
I'm Caleb. He's Josh. This has been Backseat Sports, and we'll see you next video.
He might have a chance. Is Allen Iverson. Man, he is a man of many talents. Led the Sixers to a finals.
We talking about practice. Not a game.
He didn't need no practice. He was Allen Iverson.
He put it all